Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to the Holistic Astrology podcast from Bhagyashree Holistic Astrology. Today, I'm here with a very short update about Saturn. Saturn, the planet that aided a bit of confusion when it went combust in February, is finally waking up. The Sun is thankfully moving away from Saturn, so their tussle has ended. And now a rejuvenated Saturn is going to have to fight with Mars, the younger, hotter, more aggressive planet. So what does this mean for us? We'll find out today in this very short update. You already know that Saturn went combust on 17th of February and it will come out of combustion on 26th of March. As you already know, Saturn combustion occurs when Sun is 15 or 16 degrees away from the planet. Now that Sun is moving away, Saturn can finally come back with a bang and surprise you in different ways depending on your Kundli, of course. The planet comes out of combustion merely one day after the lunar eclipse. So the lunar eclipse is on 25th and Saturn comes out of combustion on 26th. This means that Saturn will now be able to work in the foreground instead of the background. He will also be involved in this tussle with Mars as both malefic planets fight for supremacy. Here, Saturn will be able to exert a huge influence since he is sitting in his own sign, his Moltrakorn sign, and Venus, his best friend, will also be there to support him. He'll be able to fight Mars one-on-one and show us the value of strategizing and making long-term plans and goals. He'll tell us why it is important to commit to things and why we must follow through with our commitments and goals. He will also try to show us why impulsive behavior is not as desirable as carefully and cautiously planned actions. Those who are born in the signs and nakshatras of Shani, that is Saturn, will now be able to ensure that they don't feel clueless. So a lot of people have been feeling clueless, and it began with Aquarius because this is all happening in Aquarius. So even though the road ahead will look very long and very difficult, you'll still be able to gather some courage and focus on the road ahead. Note that nothing will happen without the support of Mars and Venus. So you will need Mars to initiate action and you will need Venus to balance and harmonize your life. Without these two, simply toiling your life away will not bring much benefit your way. Remember that Saturn will now be moving into Purva Bhadrapad Nakshatra in April. So that's going to be an important, move for Saturn. And here he'll have to listen to Jupiter. So take my advice, heed my advice. Don't simply think that working hard or working the entirety of the day or working 80-hour weeks is somehow going to be more helpful. It might not be. It might even deteriorate the quality of your life. And one of the biggest lessons of Saturn is not to add, but to subtract. So let's see what you are able to subtract from your life. And hopefully you do it willingly, because Saturn, when it comes to subtracting, subtracts a lot out of life, especially things that you're deeply connected to and the things that have been hurting you for a very long time. So hope you have a good time. And this was the end of the update. Do well and have a lot of fun.